Dale, today we're going to talk a little bit more about angles, and this time we're going to talk about angle addition. And this is very similar to segment addition, so hopefully you'll catch on real quick. So if I have an angle and it's cut by a ray, or it's cut by a segment or a line, so in this picture I have a big angle, angle ADC, and it's being broken up by this ray dB. It's not necessarily an angle bisector, we don't really know that, but what we do know is that the two smaller angles will add up to the bigger angle. So angle ADB, this angle right here, that the measure of that angle plus the measure of angle BDC together, combined, those two measures make the biggest angle ABC. So just like segment addition, two smaller segments put together make a bigger segment. So we can practice this. We have angle ROS being 4x minus 20, and I labeled that on my picture. Angle SOT measures 3x plus 14. The whole thing, angle ROT, is 155 degrees. So we can write that the two smaller ones should add together to be equal to the biggest one, angle ROT. And then just like segment addition, we'll plug in what we know. And we can do some algebra to find x, which is what I wanted you to find. And we'll find that x is 23. So just like in segment addition, writing this equation might be helpful, so you know which of these expressions and numbers to plug in where. These two smaller angles add up to be the bigger one. This is another example. It's very similar to the other one. We have different angles here. Angle DEF is a special type of angle. It's 180 degrees. It's a straight angle. So angle DEC, which is 11x minus 12, and angle CEF, which is 2x plus 10, come together to make angle DEF. So if I add angle DEF and I add the measure of angle CEF, they should give us the measure of angle DEF. So when we plug in our information, we get this equation, and we can solve that equation for x. So the value of x is 14. If we plug 14 back into either of these two expressions, we would figure out how big angle DEC and how big angle CEF actually are. And then if we added them together, of course, they should add up to 180 degrees. So pause here, copy the picture, get the information, and I want you to find the value of x in this situation. So I'll label my picture. Angle CBA is 8x minus 3, and angle DBC is 5x plus 4. Angle DBC plus angle CBA should add up to the bigger angle, angle ABD. You might have called it angle DBA, that's fine. Plug in what you know. Do some algebra. And you'll find that the value of x is 6. Just a warning, this happened in segment addition. The big angle is not always going to be this nice, neat, constant value. We might have some problems where this side will be sort of like 8x minus 3, an expression. So it's not always going to be just a number. I know that caused some mistakes in segment addition, so just watch out for that when you're practicing or you're taking a quiz or a benchmark, something like that. So I have one you-do for you to do. Make sure that you submit it online. Click the link, submit your answer, and if you have questions, ask in class.